I'm standing this side and it feels so wrong, but also I've got a summery little ambiance and I want you to see that. Well, good evening, spooks, / good morning, because it's actually morning time. My name is Jess, I put the J in JT Reads, and today we will be doing my July TBR game. I love the start of a new month. The vibes are off today. I mean, the vibes are good, but the vibes don't feel like the normal vibes. Is it because I'm wearing a dress? Things just feel... My cat, my son. Things just feel strange when I'm wearing a dress. I feel like a different person. I feel like a brand new person. Anyway, wow. First up, before we roll the clips for July, let me just tell you I completed my June TBR. Did you expect anything less? If you did, get out of here. I also had 22 whole Great British pounds to spend on books in the month, and I waited until I had, I waited till I was sure I was going to finish the challenge before I bought the books. Wish I could say I've done the same for July, but does not matter. So I had £22 to spend in total. I spent £5.80 on The Borrowers. I have already started reading it for a different video. I'm partway through the second book, so we are moving fast. I love this book so much. I'm so excited to finish it all and watch Harrietty. Also, okay, I cheated just a little bit, but for a good reason, okay? So I bought, with the rest of my £22, The Honey Witch, and when I tell you I'm so excited to pick this up, I am not even exaggerating slightly. And ordinarily, right, this would be $16.99. I looked it up on Waterstones and I was like, cool, I'm going to go into the city and buy it, and that will take me, let me do the maths, $16.99 is basically £17 plus £5.80 is, wait, shit, what is that? Okay, it's £22.80, but it still begins with 22, so we're counting it. However, I remember that it was also Independent Bookshop Week. And so I thought, I'm not going to go to Waterstones and buy a book that is brand new. I'm going to go to my favourite bookshop in all of Norwich, the Book Hive. The only issue is, it cost $18.99 from there. But I was happy to pay it because I emailed them asking if they had it in stock. They said they don't, but they can get it there next day. So I went in the next day, and I'm happy to pay $18.99 to support a local bookshop and to get this beautiful brand new book. So I went over the £22, but not really. Girl math, okay? Girl math, girl logic. I spent £22. Also, I need to do another update of my TBR shelf challenge because all of these books to the side of the horizontal ones are books that I have bought since doing that challenge. It's not going very well. It's not going very well at all, okay? At all. At all. So I completed June, spent my winnings, and let's talk about July. The books that I would like to read in July. I have the audiobook for A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. Sure, we're going to go with it. We're not going to check our facts here because we're just going off vibes. The weird vibes. The vibes that are occurring that I'm not sure what's happening. But just going off vibes. Also, as you can probably imagine, I want to read The Honey Witch. I would really like to read that in July, so we'll see if that works out for me. I also need to read Clytemnestra, and Clytemnestra, I don't know if you can see, is behind this candle. That's so convenient. Should I put the candles on? I need to read Clytemnestra, and I need to read it in the first week of July because I am going to see the author at my local Waterstones. So if I'm going to get it signed, I'm going to speak to this human being. I want to be like gushing over how good the book is, and in order to do that, I need to read it. So the first week of July, no matter what these prompts are, I have to read Clytemnestra. So, and both of these books, by the way, are not part of my TBR shelf challenge. They are the wrong side of these books. They are books that I have purchased in the last month, which is not ideal. So if we could also pick up maybe an older book or a TBR shelf book, that would be really great. Let me roll the clips for the gameplay and we'll see what prompts we get. Roll the clips. Roll them. Okay, bye.
There's a place in my mind where I want to be. I imagine you sitting next to me, driving into the night. We're so young and free, holding hands with no place when you're kissing me. Ocean in motion.
friend? Did you have a nice journey? How was the TBR gameplay? It's been a while. I can't even remember what prompts I got. I have no recollection. I filmed that a week or so ago because I'm in the same outfit as the intro. Did you notice? I can't remember what I picked. So I've now picked them up. I've got my boost cards in my hand and I'm looking at these and I'm thinking these are not going to be too bad. However, the first one is Bake Whilst You Read, and I'm pretty sure I got that for June and did not complete it. So I really need to do some baking in July, and that actually is fine. I said that in June as well, but I'll find some time, okay? It's just really hot at the moment. I don't want to bake when it's this warm, but I'll find something to do. My next boost card is Visit the Library or Charity Shop, and that is also easy peasy. I think I would like to go to the charity shop and see if I can... No, stop buying books, Jess. Stop buying books. Maybe I'll go to the library then and try something new. Maybe I'll pick up something that I have never seen before on BookTube or BookTok. That would be interesting. And my last boost card is Read at Night, which I also had from June and is just easy peasy because that's my favourite time to read. Or that's when I have time to read, more to the point. My 2 bonus cards are a double up, so I can use 2 prompts for 1 book. We love that one. And also a try again, redraw a prompt card. Now, as you will have seen from the clips, I have got £15 to spend. I don't think I'm going to use this. I think I quite like my prompts. So I'm actually going to put this back and take the pound as a win instead. So I will have a total of £16 to spend in the month of July on books. I may have already done that. And it's not even July yet. Shh! Now we get to the good stuff. My prompts for the month of July are as follows. A book featuring some witches. I think you can probably already guess what I'm going to pick for that. A number in the title. That was so stumbly and so northern. A number in the title. I don't know what I'm going to do for that. A book with a map. And a book with more than 4-star rating on Goodreads. These are some damn good prompts. Okay, first up, I have a book featuring some witches, and I have just been rambling on about how much I'm excited to read The Honey Witch. Well, say no more. Let me get that off the shelf. For the prompt, a book featuring some witches, I am, of course, going to be reading The Honey Witch. It's so pretty. Okay, next prompt is a number in the title. The only thing I can think of is 7 Days in June. I was kind of saving that for a summer holiday, and I'm not having a summer holiday this year. So I was kind of hoping I would read it at the beach when I'm on holiday, so I might save it for next year. But that leaves me a little bit stuck. Let me peruse les shelves. I haven't brushed my hair in a couple of days. How's it looking? Terrible? Cool. We love to see it. Right, let's start on the TBR shelf. We have Darker by 4 by June Ciel Tan. I saw her at a Waterstones event recently. I'm quite interested in reading that book, but right. I really would like to read a paperback because taking a hardback to work or out and about is so inconvenient. It's heavy, it's so hard to read. It looks cute on the shelf, but it's really impractical. So I would quite like to pick a paperback, but we might be asking for too much here. So it's a maybe. Otherwise, numbers in the title. Did it say number? A number in the title. The 7 Moons of Marley Almeida, Possible. That is a paperback. That might be the one. Just wait right there. Just wait right there. We found a miracle. For a book with a number in the title, I am finally going to read 6 of Crows. It's like fate. I've been talking about 6 of Crows for over a year about how much I want to read it. And the time hath come. Next up, we have a book with a map. And I'll be honest, I was kind of saving 6 of Crows until I got this prompt, not remembering that I had a prompt that said number in the title. So I have a double up, don't I? Ooh, possibilities are I could use a double up bonus and read 6 of Crows for a book with a map and a book with a number in the title. Possibilities. Otherwise, the books that shout out to me are none of those. It's usually like a fantasy, isn't it? I don't want to read a hardback and I don't want to read anything too long. A Day of Fall and Night, anyone? No. I think I'm going to double up and read 6 of Crows for both of these prompts. Yeah, let's move on. The last prompt is a book that is more than 4-star ratings on Goodreads, and I think I have some contenders on my shelf. So, would be interesting to see whether Clytemnestra is over 4 stars, but I have to read that anyway, so we might slip it in the prompt, we might just read it anyway. But otherwise, Medea, Hera, and Atalanta are all new books that I've got recently, and I imagine they're probably all over 4 stars. Let me check. Medea. There's so many books called Medea. Medea by Rosie Hewlett, 4.26 stars. Contender, but a chunky hardback. Do we want to read a chunky hardback? Probably not. Hera by Jennifer Saint, 4.1 stars. So again, over 4, but again, chunky hardback. Out of curiosity, let's look at Clytemnestra. I'm sure, oh no, don't do that. I'm sure this will be over 4 stars. Clytemnestra. 4.25 stars? Okay, it's a paperback. I have to read it before the second week in July, I think. So we're going to just pick that. I think that's the safest option. So for my prompt, more than 4-star ratings on Goodreads, I am reading Clytemnestra. And I just realized that 2 of the 3 books I've picked have been recent purchases and not at all. None of the books are from my TBR shelf. One is from the TBR jar, which I mean, still good because I've owned it for ages, but not really helped me with my challenge. However, let me show you the stack. It is only 3 books and they're not massive. So if I could get through these and complete the challenge early in July, then I can then pick something off my TBR shelf and just get to reading and try and finish that challenge of reading all of my books on my TBR shelf by the end of June next year, I think I said. I do also have the audiobook for A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, so we'll probably finish that this month. I also have the audiobook for Herc by Phoenicia Rogerson, and I have the hardback behind me. I'm not going to point it out or get it because right now I've got props already. So maybe I could combo read that too. Then that would be 2 hardbacks, 2 paperbacks, and an audiobook. That might be quite nice. Okay, perhaps. The possibilities, they're endless. Let me put these down, they're heavy. My wrists are weak. I'm just an arthritic girly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Wish me luck. If any of these prompts match some books on your shelves, get to reading, bestie. We can do this together, okay? We can clear our shelves in a year together. I need some help and also some accountability. That would be great, because I just keep buying new books and reading the new books. That's not what this challenge is about. Anyway, as always, if you have any recommendations for anything witchy, anything summery, witchy romance might be quite nice. Or, if not, sapphic horror. We're always here for sapphic horror. Otherwise, I'll catch you in a video very, very soon. Bye-bye.
Let me show you a place.